Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to DreamWorks Switch to Life. And today we're going to be ranking all 50 DreamWorks movies that have currently been released as of the time of recording this video. I've been wanting to do this ever since Kung Fu Panda 4 was released, and I'm finally getting around to it now. So without further ado, here we go. Our first movie is Ants, and this obviously goes in the bad tier. And then we have The Prince of Egypt, which I gotta say is great. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the Shrek tier because it's honestly a perfect movie. Then we have The Road to El Dorado, which I'm going to... what is wrong with that thing? I'm gonna put it in the great category because, well, it's just a really good movie. And then we have Chicken Run, and I'm going to put it in the great, but above Road to El Dorado. Then we have Shrek, and obviously Shrek goes in the Shrek tier, no questions asked, although it should actually go in front of The Prince of Egypt. Then we have Joseph, King of Dreams, which I actually like better than The Prince of Egypt for some reason, but I guess that means I have to bring The Prince of Egypt down, so unfortunately. Then we have Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, another great movie that unfortunately, yeah, I think right there, no, we're gonna put it there. Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas. This one is kind of just a good movie. Then we have Shrek 2, which obviously goes in the Shrek tier. In fact, yeah, let's put it in front of Shrek. Next we have Shark Tale. Now, this is actually a really bad movie, but honestly, it's so bad that it's actually good. So we're gonna put it in the meh tier because I actually really like this movie, even though it does get a lot of criticism as being one of, if not DreamWorks' worst movie. Then we have Madagascar. This was also a great movie, and yeah, I feel like that's a good place to put it. Then we have Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which honestly was only good, so actually no, it was kind of meh, so we're gonna put it there. Then we have Over the Hedge. Now, if there's a good movie out there, it's gonna be Over the Hedge. And, yeah, I think it's just good. Then we have Flushed Away, which goes right next to it. And then comes Shrek the Third. Obviously, the single worst thing to happen to the Shrek franchise. But, yeah, I don't know. It's still enjoyable, so I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's still, it's not that good, so kind of meh. Then we have B movie, and this is in fact a real B movie. It's not even trying to go for an A+. It's going for a B rating. And, know what? I think we'll put it right there. Then we have Kung Fu Panda. Now this is obviously a great film. No, actually, I think it's a Shrek tier. Then there's Madagascar: Escape to Africa. I honestly don't understand how this one is everybody's favorite of the trilogy, because I don't know, all three movies are good, but for me, the second one is the worst. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it there in the good category. Next, we have Monsters vs. Aliens, and this one is also good. Yeah, I feel like that's a good placement. Then we have How to Train Your Dragon, which obviously has to go in first place. Then there's Shrek Forever After. When it comes to Shrek Forever After, I'm kind of mixed on it. It was advertised to be the final chapter, and it was a really good ending for the franchise, but it also meant that we didn't get Shrek 5 for an extremely long time. So, I mean, Shrek Forever After was really great, honestly. Uh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put it here. Then we have Megamind, and obviously this is a perfect movie. And then there's Kung Fu Panda 2, which is actually way better than its predecessor. In fact, I'm going to put it above Shrek 2. Then we have the first Puss in Boots movie, and I really enjoy it, but it's sadly only a good film. But I do think it belongs here. Then there's Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. This one was really awesome. You know what? Yeah, I feel like that is as good a spot for it as any. Then we have Rise of the Guardians. Now, this is an actually great film. Okay, here we go. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it there. And finally, we have The Croods, yet another great movie that honestly, you know what? I think it's time I do a little rearranging here, because I have no idea what I was thinking putting Madagascar. Yeah, right there. That works. Next, we have Turbo. And Turbo is a pretty good movie, but it's more like a meh, but still really good. Yeah, I feel like that's as good a spot for it as any. Then there's Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and this is a movie that's actually really good. Why isn't this working? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Then we have How to Train Your Dragon 2, and this is my favorite film of all time, and so it's gonna go at the top. Next, we have Penguins of Madagascar. Now, this is a really good movie. I mean, it's more of a action-packed comedy film than anything. It's not really trying too hard to be it to stand out. It's kind of just there, but it's still really good at what it does. So, yep, I feel like that's a good placement for it. And then we have Home. This movie is really funny. I definitely enjoyed it. The question is where to put it. I wouldn't really say it's meh. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it after Turbo. Then we have Kung Fu Panda 3. And this is probably the best 3 that DreamWorks has ever made. I'm going to put it in the great category. Then we have the first Trolls movie. Really enjoyed it, especially the music. But yeah, okay, that's a good spot for it as any. And then we have the first Boss Baby movie. And this is definitely good, but just that. So it's gonna go there. Then we have Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, which I'm not gonna lie, it's really good, but at the same time, it's mostly just funny than anything. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Next, we have How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. And recently just did a review on this, and I realized how bad that this movie is compared to the rest of the trilogy, but still, it's really good. And, yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Next, we have Abominable, and this is a truly great movie that I will shuffle in right there. Next, we have Trolls World Tour. And if any movie is a meh movie, it's definitely this one. It goes right there. Then we have The Croods: A New Age. This one was a good movie, but how good? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it there. Next, we have Spirit Untamed. And, I don't know about you guys, but I think Spirit Untamed is a good movie, but it just, for me, it ruins the Spirit franchise simply by existing. So I'm going to put it in the bad category. Next, we have Boss Baby 2 Family Business. And this is definitely a meh movie for me. Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. And then we have Tales of Arcadia, Troll Hunters, Rise of the Titans. For a movie with a very long title, it's actually really good. I enjoyed watching it most of the way through, but then there was the ending, which completely butchered the entire franchise. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to put it here, just a little bit before Captain Underpants. And then there is The Bad Guys. Now, this is definitely a Shrek tier movie. However, it's going to be the last one, I think. Who knows? Oh, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Definitely an perfect film that has every reason to be in the Shrek tier. Yeah, I feel like second place is a good place for it. And then we have Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. This movie was good, but at the same time, it just didn't really live up to the hype that DreamWorks set. So, yeah, I think it deserves to be in the last good spot. And then there's Trolls Band Together. Really loved this movie, but yeah, I'm gonna put it there just cause. Then we have Orion and the Dark. This is a good movie, but so Orion and the Dark is a really good movie, but unfortunately, I don't know, it's not that great. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Actually, yeah, it's going to be the last one in the good category. And then we have Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. And I both hated and enjoyed this movie. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to put it dead last in the ranking because, well, I love the sequel, mainly the story. But at the same time, when it came to the animation, voice acting, and really, there's just nothing to like about this movie. And then there's Kung Fu Panda 4. And this movie is also, actually, no, not great. But it's definitely good. Let's put it right over. This is actually really hard. There's so many good movies. You know what? Yeah, right there. That's a good placement for it. So, there. We have our entire DreamWorks library. So, in spot number 50, we have Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate, then Ants, Spirit Untamed, Trolls World Tour, Boss Baby, Family Business, Shrek the Third, Shark Tale, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Orion and the Dark, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, The Croods, A New Age, Trolls Band Together, Captain Underpants, The First Epic Movie, Tales of Arcadia, Troll Hunters, Rise of the Titans, Home, Turbo, B-Movie, The Boss Baby, Kung Fu Panda 4, Penguins of Madagascar, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Monsters vs. Aliens, Madagascar, Escape to Africa, Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, Puss in Boots, Flushed Away, Over the Hedge, The Prince of Egypt, Joseph King of Dreams, Abominable, Rise of the Guardians, Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, The Road to El Dorado, Chicken Run, Shrek Forever After, Madagascar, Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, The Croods, Kung Fu Panda 3, The Bad Guys, Megamind, Kung Fu Panda 1, Shrek, Shrek 2, Kung Fu Panda 2, How to Train Your Dragon, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and in first place is How to Train Your Dragon 2. And yeah, that's it for my ranking of the DreamWorks films. But if you guys want to rank it for yourself, I left a link down below in the description, and I do plan to keep adding movies. And eventually, when DreamWorks comes out with their 60th movie, we will do this again. So until then, I hope that you guys like this video and make sure that you subscribe so that you can keep up to date on all things DreamWorks. But most important of all, make sure that you're staying safe out there, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.